They call these rattle cans. For those of you who are wondering, no, this is not a period accurate coating. A period accurate coating would be something called Japanning. Japanning is a alchemist mix of tar and linseed oil and several other materials depending upon who did the batch. Good stuff, brittle, tends to crack and fall off. And if you try and make a working tool with Japanning on it, you're going to spend an awful lot of time and get pretty much the same result that I'm getting here, which is a tool that is black. Except this tool, with the Rust-Oleum on it, has a little better chance of surviving a couple of bangs and bumps. So rather than spending a great deal of time trying to make something similar to an antique, I'm going to say, you know what? This isn't an antique anymore. It's a rebuilt tool. It's brought up into 2015 and made working again. Okay, we're going to give it a couple hours to dry and then we'll give it another shot. This thing has got paint where it didn't originally have paint. It didn't have paint on the gears. And I looked at it and said, I could mask off each one of those individual little gears. I could spend a lot of time doing it. But it won't make it any better drill. Actually, it'll make it so that it rusts easier. Same thing with this gear. So there's going to be some paint that wears off. C'est la vie.
Okay, with the awl, it's really simple. There's a spool of string inside the handle. You come up through the hole. You want the string to go around the tack, above the tack. That helps keep a little tension on it. Through here, through the chuck, there's a divot there. Also, and it's turned, I've got to straighten that. You want to keep your shaft lined up with that hole.
I love to use these very simple honing guides for chisels when I want accurate angles. They're really great for bevel edge chisels, but you try putting a firmer chisel in there or a mortise chisel and you just can't get it accurately set or secure. There's a dovetail profile in the casting which holds onto the edges of bevel edge chisels. You try putting a firmer chisel in there or a mortise chisel and it just won't work. So here's a little mod that'll get it working much better for you. First you need to disassemble it, and it's not all that easy. You can unscrew it as much as you like, but it won't come apart. What you need to do is knock these two pins through. I found with mine just a few sharp taps of the hammer, and they'll come out the other end like so. With that done, you can then
over the years, we've all seen the men on TV demonstrate how to build cabinets, furniture, such as Norm at the New Yankee Workshop, and he always showed you a completed project first so you could see what it was going to look like and get an understanding. This is a simple tenon drawn on the end of a 4x7 rafter. This tenon would be called a tongue, or a tongue and fork joint for the two rafters to join at the peak. I've marked the reference face, the reference edge, and the adjacent face with my red lumber crayon. The reference face triangle is filled in, so I